Good morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. You'll be happy to know my bear hang is still here. I have taken my tent down. That's where my tent was. I'm almost all packed up. I just got to get my bear bag down. I've been kind of just like sitting here and enjoying the day, the morning. Just loving this area. It's gorgeous. Had a wonderful evening last night. I am leaving camp. It is 7:15. Double check and make sure I didn't leave anything. It is 7:15 in the morning. And I am heading out. What a fabulous night I had. The last couple days have been fan-frickin-tastic. So I have a little bit to go to be at the top of this mountain. And then some downs. And then I have an up. And then a big down. To where Front Royal is, which I decided this morning when I was laying in bed listening to the sounds that I'm gonna get off in Front Royal. It's just, I hiked fast. I mean, that's where I was planning on getting off, or just the exit after anyway, but I got here so much faster than I anticipated, so I'm gonna be, I guess, getting sucked into the town vortex intentionally, and it'll be give me a good chance to explore Front Royal. When I come back, I won't feel the need to want to do that. I thought I heard something. So, and it'll give me a chance to, I gotta figure out, so why, like, there's a free trolley into town and it comes 4 times. So I think I can get there by the second time. It's 6.6 miles away. I'm already out of breath. So I'm hoping I can get there. I'm gonna have to pick it up, obviously. Pack feels great because there's hardly anything in it. Although I am carrying 2 liters of water. Makes me feel like I'm forgetting something, but there's nothing on the ground. I looked. Yeah, so I'll get to ride the trolley, which is cool. I haven't figured out where I'm going to stay. There's quite a few places. I don't have internet, so I wanted to see which one had the better ratings. And then I can figure out, I'll get there for 2 nights, stay there, the hotel for 2 nights. Unfortunately, I wanted to stay at Mountain Home Hostel, which is like right off the trail, but they have a family wedding they're going to be attending, so I won't be able to do that. I was talking to the owner, via texting the other day. So I've known this. I knew that this was going to happen. But he's like, you could come on the... Ooh, I didn't start my watch. Alright, I didn't start my watch or send my inReach message. So I got talking and totally forgot about it. Huh. There looks like back in there's a little place, but I don't know how you get to it. Looks like there was a path, but it's overgrown. So anyway, I was talking via text with the hostel owner, and he was like, yeah, you could get here on the 16th. We could host you on the 16th. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be there by then. That would have been way early anyway. So, yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my last day on trail, 6.6 miles, and then enjoy the town. I already know one restaurant I want to eat at. It's called Spelunkers, and since I'm a caver, I thought it apt or appropriate that I eat there. Plus I heard a rumor that it's really good and they have fresh cut fries, but we'll see. All right, I will talk to you later. Officially leaving Shenandoah National Park. It has been a wonderful time. Let me see what time it is. 8:31. I've hiked over 3 miles. Yeah, I'm almost to the next shelter, which I am not stopping at. There's a little view over here. Nice. Let's see. Just a little view. The trail goes down there. I am starting to second guess my decision. Starting to get sad because today's my last day on trail. But it is so humid today. So I think rain must be coming in today or tomorrow, because it is horrendously, okay, I shouldn't say horrendous, because it wasn't like it was days ago, because there is a slight breeze, and the temperature is a little cooler. Nowhere near as cool as yesterday. Nowhere near as cool as yesterday. I have to pay attention to the trail because it's very rocky. Yeah, such a bummer getting off trail. Such a bummer. I do not want to. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop filming for a little bit. Catch you later. I have made it to the shelter, so I've hiked 4 miles. I am so happy I'm here, not because I'm going to the shelter's 0.2 that way, but because I have been silk blazing it. For my friends who don't know what that means I've been walking through spider webs all morning. So that means that I have been the first one on trail. I'm not going to be walking through spider webs now, because surely some of the people I know people left already because the first shuttle was leaving at like 9 something this morning from that, not shuttle, trolley. So I'm extremely excited. I don't have to deal with spider webs. I have to get what's on me off still. I've been wiping them off periodically. It's just not worth it. And I am like right at the right height where it either goes in my mouth, my eyes, or my forehead. So no more spider webs for me. I forgot to mention that I have 3 miles to the trolley pickup. I've hiked for about 6 miles. You know, just when you get proud of yourself and full of yourself, because you're like, I'm rocking it, I am killing it, I'm making excellent time, the trail reminds you and it humbles you. I've had multiple huge blowdowns across the trail, big trees where I had to figure out how to get up and over them or through them. Whew. And then that last up, which was only like 0.4, boy did that kick me on my butt. Just, again, it reminds you, it was steep. So I think I'm going to miss the next trolley, which means I'll be waiting for a while for the next one. But it is what it is. I'm grateful to have a free ride into town. So I'm going to just kick it into gear and I have about 0.8 left. I made it to where I'm getting off trail, like 10:15. Of course, I have an hour and a half wait. I had just missed the flippin' trolley. Oh well, I'm gonna eat a snack, sit down. I haven't had signal for 2 days. So I'm going to check all my messages and make some calls. It is 7:03. I have had a full day today since I got to town. The trolley was not on time. So I was there at the place waiting forever, and this woman comes out. She was day hiking. There was a guy sitting there at the trailhead, and I was wondering what the heck he was doing. He had a cooler and he pulled up a chair and he was just sitting there. And so so apparently his wife, this woman comes off trail. She goes, "Can you take our picture?" And I was like, "Sure," because I was just sitting there doing nothing. And she said, I just finished my 103-mile hike I've done over the last 12 days. 73-year-old woman day hiking, and her husband was meeting her at various intersections to refill her water over the past 12 days. How cool is that? 73. I hope when I'm 73, I'm walking on the Appalachian Trail. And so it turns out they're from Florida on the other coast, and originally from New Jersey. And they said, "Let us give you a ride. Where do you need to go?" I said, "I just need to go to town. Could you just take me to the Super 8? And they're like, "Absolutely." They even invited me to dinner, but I said no. I found this right up the street, this authentic Italian restaurant, homemade pasta, everything. So I'm so excited to eat it. And then when I first got into town, I went to that Spelunker's right across the street. Fresh cut French fries, which are my absolute favorite, and this to die for cheesesteak sandwich I had, which I couldn't even eat it all. I went from there to, with my full pack because my hotel room wasn't ready, to the grocery store down the street, down that way. Martin's is the name of it. And I got 2 peaches and some Coke Zero because I'm gonna be going home. I'm off trail. And then on the way back, there was a Salvation Army store. So I stopped there and got a suitcase for 20 bucks. How cool was that? A nicer suitcase than what I flew up in. And so I asked them, "Do you have any Lysol?" And they looked at me like I was crazy, but they're like, "Yeah, we have a can of Lysol." So I said, "Can I use it?" And they're like, "Sure." So I took the suitcase outside. I sprayed the crap out of it, inside, outside, all the pockets, everything. Not that it smelled or anything or looked bad. It's just, and so walked back to checked in, took all my gear out, cleaned up my gear, got my clothes ready to wash, showered, walked to town, the center of downtown, to base camp, which is so nice that they have here. And they let you shower and do laundry for free there. So I had already showered, so I just did my laundry, and now I have nice clean laundry. Then I walked back to my hotel for about an hour and cooled off, and now then I went up to this Italian restaurant to get takeout, and I'm gonna go in my air-conditioned room because it is so flippin' hot. Like, it's like I'm in Florida. What the heck? And this is it for this trip. I have immensely enjoyed it. I am really sad that I have to get off and go back to work, but that's, you have to make the money to play. And I'm looking forward to come back, and boy, do I want a through hike. Man, do I want a through hike. I've got the bug. I never lost the bug, but work always gets in the way. I am gonna through hike in later this year, the Foothills Trail, hopefully. So maybe I'll probably film that. And yeah, this was great, and this was my first solo trip on the Appalachian Trail. So I did over 100 miles all said. The last time I checked, it was like 80 some miles, and that was days ago, with all the side hikes and the this and the that. Yeah, I am just, what a blast, what a blast. But now it's back to reality. I hope that you get a chance to get out on trail if that's what you love, or do something you love, because boy, this was fantastic. I'll see you next time.